All right, welcome back. I'm going to change the titles in these to days. This will be day three. I went back reviewed my last video because I forgot to do the stress applications for each miss for a um, friendly fire scenario. And Gluten Kunst got one for missing with his guns. Puffy got three for missing twice with rockets and once with his guns. Gallant got one extra for missing with his rockets, and Aldrich got one for missing with his guns. So my guys churned the dirt up around friendly forces. Now, it's day three, and here we are again. 3, 6, 9, 12. I got 12 pilots. I've got two missions. And I really want to keep the XPs high. My guys are not really in bad shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Including Aldrich, I confront 9 of them. When the only one that'll come out with any stress in him is Aldrich itself with 1. So I think we're going to take both missions up. That could help a lot. The airstrip has all the markings of being a air-to-air type of a. All right, friendly fire 6. 6 is going to be our primary mission. This is day 3. Going to be missions 4 and 5. No balls, no glory. It's Marine Corps. Let's take all. What is it? A Marine Corps mission after all? And us devil dogs do not like playing passive. Second objective is going to go down here. All right, so we drew target cards. Second objective is 18. First is 6. Remembering that my gung ho is dwindling and my SO points are dwindling and everything's dwindling, and you know we're going to have to see how this goes. Landing support on 6. That's going to be up here in the stress 2 area. All right. No change in the intel. We're hoping to change that soon. We're hoping after the day we get 3, which will put us up into the -1 site, which is going to help things immensely. We selected the target, actually targets. We're going to determine and place sites. So we bring out our chits, and we need 2 on each approach. Ooh, I hate them. So far it's looking pretty good, except for that. Ooh, guess we're not going that way. That sucks. That's 2 of them that are going to be able to shoot at me from the inside. Alright, 2 on each approach. All in all, that's not too bad. It looks like this is the way to come in here. We're going to suffer an attack here, and we're going to suffer 2 attacks in here. Alright, anyways, for the airstrip, we're going to get 2 on each approach. So far, that ooh, there's. I knew there had to be one where things were going way too easy on this one. All right. Yeah, well, same setup. That's just nasty. Both of them are going to be tough. And I also forgot that we get three of them in the sight up here in the target area. So one, two, three. This is going to be interesting. Riflemen I don't care much about. They're just stress, but everything else is going to hurt. All right, let's get these back. Return to deck. Return to this deck. Return to deck. That actually looks like the way to go in. Either way we go, we're suffering an attack in the approach. So we'll just come in here where we don't have to stand that, and then we'll just deal with whatever we deal with in here. All right, assign pilots. And we still got two possible bandits coming. And we need 5 hits on this. Friendly fire matters a lot, and we get stress again for hitting them. So let's go. Bring out my ready room. And I don't think I'm going to mess around this time. I'm going to put my +3 guy in as my bomber again. He's only got one gung-ho to use, but he is agile. That'll help with all these attacks. And with all this firepower, I think I'm going to put as many agiles as I can out here. Oh boy, I would love to use Aldrich on this one. I'm doing a little cleanup over here if you're wondering why things got silent. Though I wrote everything down on my log, I did not put it on my cards. So we need to do that right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4 guys wear stress. 5 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4. So one extra one. I forgot to take one off Ludwig. Forgot to take one off Ludwig. Okay. Yep, that accounts for everything. All right. So we don't have all those agiles. We have a couple. Oh, Gingrich did not get promoted. Field did. Daggone. As much as I would have liked that, Gingrich would have been great. We'll send him out here because he is agile, and hopefully he will take away attacks from somebody else. And who knows, maybe he'll even survive to get promoted. Anything can happen. Hate doing that to you, but I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Aldrich will come in, but I think I really want him in this airfield because that airfield could have a problem. 5 plus that extra bandit right there. So this is potentially 2. I can get away light over here. We need a lot of hits. You know what? We're going to send 2 bombers in on this one just because we need all those hits. Maybe I'll keep 3 aside. Guess it doesn't matter which bomber I bring along. This will give me 5 points for 5 hits. We'll do that. We'll bring along Bear. And I think what I'm going to do is load up Gingrich, even though he's a... Oh, God, I hate doing that, though. We got friendly fire again. Yeah, but the stress ain't going to hurt. Stress ain't going to hurt. He's going to get promoted. I give him 1 bomb, so that way if he gets a miss, boom, it's 1 stress. That's not going to stress him out. We can do that. I need a primary. Primary air-to-air guy. Jacob Tanjayan. He's going to be my man. He is not flown yet. He's got 3 gung-hos. I can use them on hits, and I can also use them to roll 10s on air-to-air. He's going to be my squad leader on this. I mean, my flight leader on this one. Actually, Garcia is the higher, but he's a bomber. I'd prefer to stick with fighter pilots as my flight leaders. So anybody doesn't like that, sue me. That's just the way it's going to be. I kind of look as the bomber as support, and we keep the escorts calling the shots. That leaves me 1 more pilot. Caldwell's stressed. It's going to be Ryder +2. Save him for the airfield. Field, he's a +0, and Gutenkunst is he's stressed. And Rowland. We're already handicapped enough. We're going to bring Rowland in this one. Alright, and down here, we're allowed to bring in 4 planes. So, this looks like it's going to be an airfield. So that's going to be Aldrich. Ace always comes in. Field. I'm going to put Field here. Not my primary. Ludwig. And Ryder, he was a +2. Those are my primary air-to-airs. And I will load up Field prior to taking off with munitions, but he can drop them and become a fighter, and it'll all have to ride on him and the guns if it comes down to it. And with all this bullshit here, we have 3 agiles, and Aldrich has a gung-ho left. These gung-hos we can use, so hopefully we can get through this unscathed. This is going to be an interesting day. Alright, so we've assigned pilots. Now we're going to arm them. I would so love to have them rockets now. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to load up these guys big. I kind of like the way the 1,000-pounder goes, because if worst comes to worst, I can get 3 freaking nasty hits right off the bat with that by using that final gung-ho. So we'll put 1,000 on him, and we're going to put a 500 on him because I don't have any points to buy anything else. Alright, that's 3 hit, 3, no, not him, they go over here, and he's my +3, and he's going to be coming in low. I like coming in low. Um, and large. He ignores a first damage taken too. Um, 2 7 and 10 chances or 1 5 7 and 10 chance. I got a gung ho. Worst comes to worst, maybe I send him through, and if we have 3 hits left, I use his gung ho up. Let's put 1,000. Oh, he can't do it. Yeah, he can. He can do 1,000. Let's put 1,000 pounder on him. All right. These guys will go last. Gingrich. Hopefully we can. I hate doing this because that -1, but and he's a newbie, and he just sucks. I'll try and get some free hits out of him. We're going to put 2 500 pounders on him, and we'll drop them if we have to. All right. And pre-flight is arm aircraft, so we're going to have to arm these guys too. So, Ludwig, we're only looking for 2 hits here. And we are definitely looking for air to air, so I'm going to keep all 3 of these guys air to air. And I'm going to bring him in, and he's got that gung ho, and I think I'm going to rely on that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a 1,000 pounder in. We're going to drop that 1,000 pounder, and if that doesn't do it, we'll have a 500 pounder up our sleeve and a gung ho. And then everybody else is open for assault, and we may actually come in low and hit them guns up. Hit our guns on some of these munitions and try and get them out of here. I think that's where we're going to come in. With no rockets, it's not going to make a difference. Just looking for 8s rather than dropping 250s or whatever. So we're really not looking for much of a difference. Um, all right, I think that's what we want to do. All right, so now we go strictly to our initial primary target. I'm going to draw the target bound event card. Please be a good one. For the duration of this mission, increase all pilot ATG stats by. Holy Mother of Jesus, is that the right one? I like that one. For the duration of this mission. Yes, sir. I will take that, as long as I don't forget it. And putting it up there, I'll probably forget it. We'll be doing most of our action down here. Place aircraft, happily. Let's get them all down here. And I'll grab them into the proper positions. And we're all coming in low. I don't know how I keep getting them on high side. It does not matter. These guys are the ones that are really going to be scary, are going to be scary no matter what. Placed aircraft. Determine and place bandits. So we have 2 bandits going in the middle. Of course, a KI-84 and no bandit. And then we need to add a, no, that's on the other one. So that's it. No bandit. Turn to 45 deck. All right, so this is really not looking too bad. We got a +1. but he's green. And Jacob Janjayan, he's slow. He's going to have to absorb an attack, but he's got 3 gung ho, so we can take him out relatively easily. I don't think we have any fast aircraft. The only one we have is Aldridge, and he depends on that SA. Don't think anybody else ever picked the SA up, even through promotions. No. So, that's going to be the plan, scary as it is. All right. Intel air defense adjustment, nothing yet. We're hoping for that to change after this day. Being as we got moved back one last time. Draw over the target event card. Reduce one random pilot's A to A stat by 2. You knew this was going to come somewhere along the line. So, who are we going to reduce? Reduce one random ATA. Doesn't one random? Okay, we got to read that right. So we're going to start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and easy. 3. Well, don't you know? Going to be Rowland. Would not have that any other way. One of my guys I was counting on to be ATA. Fortunately, it's not going to be a big deal right now because I'm not really going to require him to be air to air. My primary guy is going to be him. So, place turn counter on box 1, and here we go. Dive bombers. No dive bombers. Fast pilots attack. We do not have any. Sights and bandits. Nobody is in range. Slow pilots attack. No range. Aircraft move happily. Bandits move. And here comes the bandits coming in. And I've never been good on designations, and I want to be, so KI-84. Otherwise known as Frank. Okay. Only flown during the last 2 years of the war. Alright. Furnace processing. My mission number 3 video just posted through. Alright, so I get sidetracked easily in case you didn't notice. Bandits move. He comes into here, and we get a choice to engage first. So we're going to put him on. Remember, we've reduced Rowan by 2, so we're definitely going to have Jacob Tan take him on, and they're head to head. Advanced turn counter. Dive bombers dive to low. No. Fast pilots attack. We do not have any. Sights and bandits attack. And here we go. So let's get out the dogfight. And first off, we've got dogfight steps, because there is a sequence in here. Fast escorts, unengaged fast Engaged bandits. So engaged bandits go right now, yes. And then sights go. Bandits, then sights. Okay, so he's neutral. And he's going to roll +1 because of his ATA. 4. He's going to do a tight turn. Now, he's going to subtract Tan's and add his. So Tan is a 0. So that's going to be a +1. 5, 6, 1 position. Uh-oh, he gets Tan out of position. Not good. So that's going to add 1 on his attack roll, +1. That's +2. Subtract 0. 4, 5, 6. That could be a damaged, but as before mentioned, we're going to use a gung ho to alleviate that. All right, so that was. I'll put the dogfight over here. We're going to need that later. That was turn 1. I mean, bandits. Sights. This sight has range. And he is going to go after random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going after Gingrich. Gingrich has agile. So when he has no gung ho, so he has no choice. We'll roll two dice to evade. And hope for something less than 2, but definitely hope for something less than 6. 2. Oh, you have absolutely got to be kidding me. He gets a stress. Oh, we will take that. That's not too bad. And I might do something stupid like cut him and somebody else. So, no, it's not going to matter. They're going to take an attack from him next time regardless. Don't get ahead of yourself. That's sights. Nobody else can do anything. Slow pilots. Jacob Tan is out of position and engaged. So we got to try and get a position back. So we're going to either want to do a barrel roll or a scissors. Jacob Tan. I'm going to have to take a chance on the, he's got another. Does gung ho work in this instance or not? No. I wanted to make sure it wasn't any die roll. It's not. It's an attack die roll. All right. So we need really a 6 or something to get in position. 6 or higher to get back in position. We're going to do a scissor. 2. Oh boy, that sucks. So we lost another position. Jacob Tan's showing his rust. All right. That's okay. We got this because Roland is -1 ATA and he can roll a nine or 10 to get him with his guns. 3. Of course not. And boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Ain't this a shame? Jacob getting out of position like that really threw me for a loop. On second thought, I should have put him on Rowland. Dan could have used his gung ho to just knock him out of the sky. But he can't do anything if he can't attack. Well, not much we can do about that. We can't do anything else in that move. Aircraft can move. Now we've got him engaged. Nobody else is. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for it. I don't want to keep sitting here absorbing attacks either. I want to get this in and out. We're going to go ahead and roll all 3 aircraft into here. We don't have any sights where I'm going to keep my 2 fighters there. I think that's legal. Bandits moved or no bandits. Advance turn counter. This is going to hurt. But we do have air to ground +2. So this is going to be sucky, but let's find out what happens. Dive bombers, none. Fast pilots attack, none. Sights and bandits attack. So, bandits first. +1. He is tailing. Let me get this over here so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. And he's going to roll +1. And tan is, it doesn't matter. Plus for this roll, +6, 7. He's going to try and in my sights. And then he's +1. And tan is a 0. So he's going to roll +1 again. 9. Don't you know? 2 attack. Tan's going to have to waste another gung ho. That's +2 attack. +1 for his +1. That's +3. +3 for tailing. That's +6 against tan. That would be a 9, and a 9 would normally take him out of the sky. But tan, fortunately, has lots of gung-ho, and we're going to use the next one there. And we are fast using them in ways I did not want to use them. Now, we have sights. So, let's start with the hard ones first. Let's start all the way up north here. He's going to go, he can only attack these 3. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's gone for 10, re-roll, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's gone for Garcia. Garcia has agile, and he's going to need it. Roll 2 dice. Oh, no, 7. That's damaged. Garcia has a gung-ho. We will use that. There goes my 1,000 pound in the bag. This 75 can attack them or attack them. So I'm going to go for all 5 targets being eligible. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gone after Garcia, don't you know? 2 dice again, 6 and an 8. Oh boy, 6 will be damaged again. He's got absolutely nothing to do, and if I'm not mistaken, damaged makes him drop all his not working out the way I had liked it to. I'm double checking this because I haven't yet to have a damage. There we go. If the modified roll is equal to the second number but less than the third number, the target aircraft has damage. Give the pilot 2 stress points. I knew that would come back and bite me in the ass. 2 stress points. It can no longer perform any attacks or maneuver. It can only move at the end of the turn as normal. So basically, there goes my hits. And no way I'm going to win this one now. Well, there's still a slim chance. All right. So I'll go for the next worst one. He can only hit these three, so we're going to do the 1, 2, 3 thing again. Oh boy. 4. That'll be Bear. Bear Grimmond, 2 dice. 8 and a 10. You have got to be kidding me. 8 would be damaged also. I'm going to have to use that gung ho up. Boy. Wow. All right. So we each have riflemen here. They're 8, so they're going to stress out. Oh, no. They can only attack these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's Garcia. 2. Nothing. He's going after 8 again. Garcia again. They love Garcia. And he got 8 this time. That's another stress on Garcia. Oh, boy. That hurt. I knew it was going to be bad, but I didn't realize that bad. Slow pilots attack. Got to go for the engaged guy first. That's 10. He's 0. He has got to turn it around. So we've got to do either a barrel roll, tailed, or disadvantage. He's got no choice. He's got to do barrel roll. And he gets a -1 on the roll. Oh boy, am I getting some bad rolls. Another -1 position. You can't get any worse than that. I wonder. We got to read up on that and make sure I got them turning right because I see +4 position, which makes no sense. If they move 45-degree angles, I screwed that one up. No, I'm looking at the positioning. There's only 4. So what good is a +4? I guess if you're being tailed, you can completely turn that around. That's what it is. If you completely turn that around. Okay. All right. Enough getting off this. So he does nothing to get out of there. 10, looks like there's a reason why I left you at home. So he can't even attack. Which is going to leave it up to Rowland with his -1 to try and roll a 9 again. And he gets a 10. Wow, Rowland comes through. Rowland comes through. Rowland comes through. Got to mark that down. That's his first kill of the campaign. We're in bad shape here. I'm not even going to worry much about the win now. I'm half tempted just to bail out of here, but we're there. We might as well take it and just end the mission right there. So we don't have to worry about any more shots because that was devastating. All right. Well, nobody has any gung ho left, so it's just straight up. Gingrich is going to drop 2 500s. He is a -1. Good thing I loaded him up. So, first 500, 2 figures. Second 500, oh, that's a miss. So he gets a stress. 8, 7, he gets 1 hit. And it's impossible for us to get it unless we hang around there one more time. That sucks. I was counting on them 4 victory points too. And we are taking a beating. All right. Well, here comes a 1,000-pounder. We don't quit. +1. 3, 4. Does it not figure? The gung ho's not being there, getting used up by all that anti-air. That sucked. We're going to call that a mission. I'm not going to go back in with guns. Just too dangerous in there. Oh, I forgot about that. ATG by 2. Let's see if we can remember this. The 3, 4, 5, 6 with a 1,000 pounder would give us 1 hit. And he dropped, so he gets no stress. That would have been stress. He dropped an 8, 7, 8. Still would have only been 1 hit. And the first one was 2. Plus 1 would have been 3. 8, 7, 8, 9. Still would have been, yeah, still would have been wouldn't have changed anything. So we got one more hit out of it. That's it. It's still not worth sitting around and hoping they do something with guns. So we're gonna end the mission right there, and that's going to be not even a partial damage. It's going to be undamaged, damaged, which don't make a difference. Gives us nothing. 4 points, 0 used. 4. Reset. That absolutely sucked. That was my first worst mission. And I'm sure it's not going to be my last. The dice and the cards were not in my favor. I got cocky. And that's what happened. That's alright. Things like that are going to happen. So let's clean up this mess. These all return to the site deck. Site deck. Site deck. Let's see if our second wave of guys can. And according to the rules, we get. I was having trouble with my PDFs on this, so I'm trying to do my paper. Bear with me. A directory would have been, or an index would have been nice in here. So the target was destroyed. If the target was not destroyed, do not adjust the campaign tracks. Yeah. I think it goes back into the I think it goes back to discard it. Discard it. So we will not be hitting that one again. Alright, discard. So that's just a straight up gone. Alright. Get these guys over. I can get them on their cards. Clean up real quick. Let's do this sequence of play. I don't want to hold you guys up too long, because I got another mission to fly and embarrass myself on yet. So we're going to draw Homeward Bound event card, and they've been nasty so far, and I expect no less on this one. Inflict 1 extra stress on each pilot who flew on the mission, and that is why I'm not surprised. 1 extra stress. The cards were definitely weighting in the hedgerows for me. So he gets an extra stress. 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 No SAR. Record mission outcome. Miserable. 0 victory points earned, so we're still at 10. Add target card stress to pilots. And if I'm not mistaken, that was a 1. Nope, that was stress 2. So we got stress 2. We're going to go through, and while we're doing this, I'm going to look at their cool and take care of that right now. He gets 2. He gets 2. He gets 2. He gets 1. He gets 1. All right. Oh, you know what? Gingrich got 1 less because he did score a hit on one of those that I thought he missed because I forgot the +2. All right. Pilot stress recovery. Nothing yet because we're going to do that at the end of the day. Or you know what? We can do that on the ones that aren't. I've already gotten them written down. So we can do that now. Gutenkunst is not flying. Cheyenne, Rowland, and then we're going to record experience and stress. I do want to put a log together for this. Okay, Gingrich. Boy, I was getting cocky all the way. These were nice falling in place, and this one did not fall in place. And I kind of had that sinking feeling when I drew all those sites that just one of those would have been enough, but 2 of them and then all those in the center, I knew we were in trouble. All right, so Gingrich gets 4 stress. He gets 1 experience. That'll at least promote him. Rowland, 3 stress, 1 experience. I was hoping to promote him. That's not happening. Jayan gets 3 stress, 1 experience. Grimmond gets 2 stress, 1 experience. And Garcia, 5 stress, 1 experience. Okay, so let's go down and mark these guys off too so I can, you know what, let's not do the recovery until the end. Just so we don't get confused and do it twice. Aldrich, flying this mission, little triangle. Ryder, flying this mission, little triangle. Field, flying this mission, little triangle. Ludwig, flying this mission, little triangle. Okay. Very nice. So we say. All the way up to there. We'll get rid of this and go back to the board. Oh, these guys, I got to get rid of all of them. Put them in the my pirate pilot sheet. Yeah, Not very nice. That was horrible. Diane. Alright. Roland. Alright, Gingrich. Alright. And my two bombers. Drummond, very pathetic. I put my best guys on there too, and Garcia went and got hammered. Don't it always work that way? All right, Grimond and Garcia. Sorry, I'm doing that all off the map where you guys can't see, but that's the way it is sometimes. All right, let's zoom this out a little bit so we can get our target all set up. This doesn't look much better than the last one did. These two go in the top. These two go over here. These two go over here. These two go over here. And that's a no sight return. Oh, up, 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 up. Only one of you. There you go. Now, no sights in the target. I draw target bound event card. Oh, you know what? Let's get these guys up here too. Aldrich will be my flight leader. Big sneeze here. And this will be the last mission for the night, as it is past 1 o'clock already. All right. We got everybody transferred up. Target bound event. Gain SO points equal to the number of days in this campaign. That I like. That's +9. That's going to help. So I'm going to add that in right away. That's going to be 13. Thank you, Danvers and Company. I will take that one. All right, place aircraft. Which way did I say I wanted to come in? Definitely not this way. Definitely not that way. I'm going to be this way because I only face them rifleman and him. And watch, all the bandits will come in there. That's all right. 1, 2, protecting Ludwig, and we got 3 guys on air duty. This is an airstrip. I expect trouble. All right. Determine and place bandits, 1 in each approach. Now, I've never done this specific bandit attachment yet, nor have I watched a video on it, so I'm going to have to figure that out as we go. But I think it works the same. You just draw until you get a KI-43, and whether it's a live KI-43 or a no bandit KI-43, I think you get that bandit either way. I've got to actually look that up. KI-43. KI-43 is land-based tactical fighter. as an Oscar. Okay. So, you know what? I better look that up and see. I hate doing this, but I think we keep that in there. It's just like other ones where you add a site. Like a LMG, they always show up. You got to draw them direct. So let's do our randoms and play it where we're going to put a KI-43 in there, even if it says no bandit. Let's see what happens. One for each approach. I'm just going to draw them offline. Sorry, if you can't see this. Well, we got a KI-61 plus 0. North approach, A6M5. Yep, we're starting to get buried already. Oh, an A6M2. Yep, we're getting worse. Plus 1s. Oh, no. A plus 2. And then 1 in the center. And then we got to draw a KI-43. And I'm going to have to draw random until I get that. And the next one out was KI-43. So, we did not draw a single no bandit on that. And once again, this looks like do I think my guys are up to this? We got really railed last time. I don't even know if it's going to be enough with Aldridge in there. He's a plus 3. He's a plus 2. He's a plus 0. We got long range here, long range there. I'm going to take hits there. 2 attacks there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 aircraft. I'm going to take 2, 3, 4 on right away. 5 on right away. You know what? I think I'm going to play it cautious for 2 victory points. I don't think it's worth it. We've already got our ass handed to us once. I think we're just going to go ahead and abort this one. I'm going to make sure I can do that. Draw target bound event. Oh. Can we abort after that? Or do we have to go through, I think we have to go through a over target. I think the only place you can abort, according to the instructions, looks like after the target bound event is resolved, you may decide to abort. None, some, or all the aircraft on the mission. Aircraft that abort do not gain experience points but do suffer target stress as normal. Aircraft that do not abort must participate in the over target and homebound steps. And then it says place aircraft and choose altitude. And then it says determine and place bandits. Yeah, see, we're past the point of No return. So looking at the bandage scares me, but it's too late. Draw over the target event card. Gain one SO point for every site you destroy. We'll see if we do any. Now we're in here. And that would be nice if we survived that far. Put turn one. Dive bombers dive. Nope. Fast Fast pilots attack. And we've got nobody in our range to do that with. And the only one we're going to have fast is going to be Aldrich the first time, and he has one gung ho left. Sights, bandits attack. Nothing. He's the closest, but can't do anything. Slow pilots, same thing. Aircraft move. You don't have to do this. We can just bail out now. We haven't lost any aircraft yet. This is going to be particularly that 367. This is scary. For two VPs, a recon and an intel. We're not going to destroy any sites because we're going for the target. I do have 3 AA guys. I do have an ace. He's going to get 2 attacks the first turn. One of which I can for sure win with a gung ho. Yeah, screw it. We're going for it. You never know unless you try. Planes moved. Bandits move. Rotate. 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 Okay, so this looks nasty. So, Aldrich is going to get the worst of the lot. And he's still good. At least the +2's here. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to use the SA, assign him to him. Ryder's my second best. Ryder will get him. That puts Field there. One's going after Ludwig and one's out here in the wings. Okay. Advanced turn counter. Fast pilots attack because we don't have any dive bombers. So we're going to make Aldridge a fast pilot. We don't have to do anything with that gung ho yet, not until we get to the attack roll. So let's get out the dogfight. Bring that over here. And, move everybody over here just a little farther so I can move this over where we can see the whole thing. This is going to be up. I shouldn't have done this, but I can't take no for an answer. We got to try. And I'm going to fail miserably because of it, but I'd rather try and fail than not. So I'm going to try and in my sights with him. He's a +3. Minus the +2 is +1. 3, 4. My rolls have been sucky. +1 attack. Plus is +3 is a +4. Minus the ATA is a +2. So we need a 6 or more. I'm not going to take a chance on a +2. We're using the gung ho. I flipped it in case you see that. And oh, actually, he can see if he saves that. If I roll an 8 or plus, yes, he gets that gung ho back because of the still got it. All right, so that's one thing that went our way. That's going to be, yeah, it's going to be rough. All right, here we go. That's the dog fighting for right now. Um, Sights and bandits. So bandits go first. Let's just work our way down. +1. Rider is a +2. So he's going to get a he is neutral. He's going to first off add his +1 to that. He gets a 7. They're getting a nice high roll, so he's going to go yo-yo. Now he's got a +1 -2 is a -1. 7. Look at them rolls. +1 position, +1 attack. It's +2 attack. -2 is 0. 4. That'll be a stress. A stress on rider. I'll take the stress. Save that gung ho for something bad. And once again, one of the guys I'm counting on is out of position, and that sucks. +1 against field. Field is a 0. He's neutral. 9. Look at them rolls. In my sights. +1. 2, 3. +1 attack. +2. 1, 2, 3. Good, he didn't get the roll on that one. And that's nothing. He's a 6. So field escapes that one. Now we got Ludwig. This is one where Ludwig can fire back at -2, -5. So he'll need a 10 basically to hit. So -0. Add. He's going to come in and 1, 0. 5 gets a yo-yo. Going to add 2 because of Ludwig's A to A. That's 6. Plus position, +1 attack. And he gets 5, 6. Oh, he gets to attack no matter what the position first before anything else. And he rolls for that miracle 10. Oh, are you thinking what I'm thinking? He is a 5, 7, and 8. He's going to gain 1, 2, 3 because of Ludwig's -1. Flip it. Ludwig takes out. Okay, he's got 61. All right. So we still have him over here. He's +0. He just gets to go a straight roll. He's got 4 possible targets. I think we're just doing randoms. I need a 1 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going for rider. 4. 1 stress on rider. Okay, this is getting hairy. All right, we're we're not going to discourage on this one. Okay, so we have these sites yet. This site and that site got to take attacks. So let's go with the worst first. And he's going for Ludwig. Ludwig has agile, so he's going to roll 2 dice, 2 and 3. So he's going to stress him. And that could have been worse. That I'll take. All right. And the riflemen. They're going for field. Field has agile. 4. No hit. All right. Except we still have 4 planes. And another one's joining the fray. He disengaged and engaged. So, oh, forget about that. I forgot my slows. And that's a major. Come on, Greg, get your act together. Slow pilots. Good Lord, Aldridge still gets an attack. So Aldridge will go against him. It's 8. That's just a regular attack. I don't think we take off the ATA on that. You know what? Let's get out dogfight rules and look at it real quick. Unengaged slow pilots. Hmm. You know what they do? If I remember right, they do take off air attack. I've been playing that wrong. No matter what, whether they go through all this other stuff or not, they got to take that off. So he's going to go. Aldrich is +3, -1. So he needs a 6 or more. 5, wouldn't you know it? Roll an 8 or more? No. So we lost at that time. Aldrich gets another one. I'll use my... Oh, come on, Greg. You can't do that. You rolled the dice. I am getting a little sleepy. Bear with me. Once you roll the dice, you're screwed. Ryder. Ryder is in a little world of trouble here. He's +2 against a +1. He really is at disadvantage. He's going to try a scissors. He needs to add 1 to the roll. 8, 9. This time he does. He goes from disadvantage to advantage, and he adds 1 to his attack. So that's probably the best thing that could have happened. And so he goes +2, -1 is +1, +1 is +2. 9. Yes, Ryder gets another one. So we're starting to get through the aircraft a little bit. I don't know if fast enough or not. Field. Field's head on. We're going to add 0, actually subtract 1. 9, 8. Finally, we got some good dice roll. +1 attack is going to make that even, so he needs an 8. And he got it. Field takes one out. Wow, the tide's starting to turn a little here. Oh boy. Anybody ever says they don't get nervous playing a board game, don't play one of these games. They'll stress you out. Sherman Leader, Tiger Leader, they do the same thing to me. I get all worked up. Ludwig, he already fired. He was a bomber. So that's our slow aircraft phase. Aircraft move. So we can't move because of him, but we can move these three. So we're going to do that. I think that's legit. I think we can aircraft move. I better read up on that. I thought I knew these rules pretty good, but I don't know. I forget everything sometimes. Move aircraft. Try to watch videos and stuff to see how others play it, and I still mess things up. You may move your aircraft from their current area into an adjacent area or leave your aircraft in the area it's currently in. Unlike other air leader games, you may not change the altitude. Doesn't say anything about not being able to move them. Let's go to dogfight rules. Bear with me, guys. This is a guy that kind of forgets things, so. Well, I'm going to play it as the one I engaged is going to stay where he's at, and the ones that aren't engaged are going to move forward. Bandits are going to move forward, so he will take on Ryder. So Ryder's got him, he's got him, and that puts my two guys in there because I don't want them loitering around. Not with these two guys firing shots at them. Advanced turn counter. Oh boy, I didn't think I was going to abort this mission and miss all this fun. Fast pilots. We don't have fast pilots. Sights and bandits. Let's start with the bandits. A +1. He's going to get his position. +1 on his roll. And that's a 7, 8. And he is neutral. He's going to try a half loop. He's going to get -2 on his roll because Aldrich is 3. That's going to be a 3. And that's going to be a -1 position. So cool, he can't attack. So we go down to this one. He's a 0 against Ryder again. He's going to roll. He's neutral. 5. Yo-yo. He's going to subtract 2, I believe, because Ryder is 2. Yes, Ryder is 2. 9, 7. +1 position, +1 attack. So he's +1, +2, -2, 0. 3, nothing. Wow. Okay, we got lucky. Yeah, how lucky are we? We got 275 millimeters can be throwing us and stuff our way. He can only reach them. He can reach all 4. So we're going to go with him first, and we're going to do the 1 to 8 deal. 1, 2. He's going after Aldridge. Aldridge has the gung ho left. So worst comes to worst, I will roll that use that to get rid of his damage. 7 minus 2 is 5. That's just going to be a stress. I'll take the stress. All right. He can only go against these three. I'm going to do 1 to 3, 4 to 6, etc. 10, roll. 9, Ludwig. Ludwig is agile. Roll 2 dice. 6 and 10. Ludwig is a minus 2. 8. Oh no! God, that's the second time that's happened. And that's actually destroyed. Doggone! Did I get the minus 2? I think they add that in there. I mean, this makes a big difference. You're talking damaged or destroyed. I don't know. Hmm. I don't think it makes a difference on them. I don't think they do the air to air. No, it's air to air, not air to ground. So air to air, they're not air to airing it. So it's got to be 6. That's got to just be damaged, which is that's bad enough. Oh boy, and 2 stress. Once again, they take out my bomber. All that's for naught. Alright, well, at least we got some kills out of it. Slow pilots attack. Aldrich. Aldrich rolls 4 on, he's doing in my sights is a +1 attack, +2 for being advantaged. Is +1 +2. The 1 is +2. +3 is +5. And -1 for that's +4. 3, 7. You gotta be kidding me. The rolls have definitely not been in my favor on the last 2 missions. Definitely not. We had a good run last time, but that's it. Ryder needs to pull out of this again. He's going to do a scissors. And he's going to get a +2 to his roll. 6. And he gets a D, goes to advantage. So that. And he gets a -1 on the attack, +1 for that, +2 for that. So he needs a 6 or more. He got it. So at least we did something. Ryder gets another kill. We're getting kills, but we're not gonna get this mission because my bomber got taken out again. So he's leaning too much on my, relying too much on my agiles. Them 75 millimeters are nasty. And that leaves field. So field, he's still in it. He's damaged. Field is a 0, air to ground. Why not? We'll try an 8. 8. Wow, we got a hit on the target. You know what? You only need one more. You ever watch Memphis Belle where they're all looking at him and they don't want to go back in and the flag's flying everywhere and he says, turn around, we're going in for another run? You know what I'm thinking right now. Aircraft move. He can't move. He's still engaged. I'm going to leave all 3 of them in there. That means I think we forgot to fire him. So we'll do that now just to get that out of the way. He needs a 6. 10. Of course he does. He's going to stress Aldrich, the only one he can work on. So Aldrich is at 3. Add stress. He's still good. Ludwig is okay, but damaged. Can't do anything. Can't maneuver. Aircraft move. He's going to move there. Aldrich's got to stay there. It's up to these 2 to make the play. Aldrich, quit playing around, buddy. Quit playing around. Ryder's got it if we can handle it, if we can make it that far. All right. Bandits move. He can. He's engaged. Advanced turn counter 4. Oh boy. The only thing that scares me is these 275s. Dive bombers no. Fast pilots no. Sights and bandits. Okay. He's disadvantaged. So he needs. He can add +1. 10. Of course he did. He's going to do a half loop. And he's a +1 -3 is a -2. 3, 2, 1, -2 position. So he's going to be tailed. Very nice. I will take that. I think that's going to keep it so I don't have to use my gung-ho from him. All right. That brings up sights. It's riflemen first. They got two guys they can go after. Odds, evens. Odds is Aldrich. 6 is a stress. Aldrich is still okay. Barely. 75 millimeter 1 going after. He can get all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aldrich. He might be using his gung-ho here. 3. 3 is a stress, and if he takes stress, that means he's shaken, and his ATA goes way down. But if I keep that gung-ho, I take out that keep the stress. Use the gung-ho, roll for an 8+, nothing, so he's done with his gung-hos. He missed. 75 millimeter here, can only reach these 2. Odds, evens. Odds is Ryder, of course. Ryder is, oh, he's agile too. Oh, so we stand a chance. And he has a gung ho. Oh, we are going to get out of this. Two. That's a stress. I'll take a stress. We are going to win this one after all. Oh my goodness. I just feel the burden lift off my shoulders. Slow pilot's attack. So, we got the engaged ones first. And he has the no escape. So, we are going to come in and try in my sights. +3 -1 is +2 on the roll for maneuver. 5. He gets +1 attack. So, no escape is, if I'm not mistaken, +2. Yes, +2 if the pilot is tailing a bandit. So, +2 +1 for the attack is +3. +3 for Aldridge being still good, which is good. I saved at stress. That is a +6. -1 is a +5. +3 for tailing. +8. Basically, he's got the hit, so we didn't need it after all. And Aldrich gets another kill. And that makes him an ace again. But he's already an ace, so it doesn't matter. um, I forgot about that. I've been playing that wrong for a while. I think they've already got ace status, so they also get the ace. I got to read up on that one. All right, I got to put that on their cards too. He's got to show the ace shows, and you don't forget it. Anyway, dogfights are done. So, slow pilots goes to Ryder. Ryder has a gung ho. He's gone in with guns blazing, and he's rolling a 10. Which is 2 damage, which takes out the airstrip and ends the mission. Oh lordy! All right, so we don't have to suffer through any more AA or anything. Aircraft move, bandits move, advance turn counter, get the hell out of there, draw homebound event card. If you destroyed this target, treat it as having the gung ho indicator. Oh my lord, that is a good one. That is very timely because I am completely out of gung ho. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's take care of that right now. Flip, 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 flip. Good thing we stuck around on that target. That was much needed. All right, over here to all this red showing. Flip, 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 flip. I will make a button somewhere along the line to flip all them gung hos. That way we won't forget them anymore. All right. And that's the end of that. Nice. Very nice. Record mission outcome. I will be happy to, thank you. 0 S points used, 13 remaining thanks to the 9 we gained for the event. Target status destroyed, 2 victory points earned, so we salvaged something on the day. Now we're still averaging 4 for a day. Oh man. Add target stress to pilots, and I think we need to add stress to the game player too. All right, target stress. That was 18. 18 was a zero stress, which is good because we took some. A zero stress band. Adjust recon and victory points. Recon and intel both move one. So we'll get to get 3 cards next turn. Still no change there. That's where I wanted that at 2. That 2 would have got me there, but I lost my bomber. All right. Pilot stress recovery. And all pilots. So we'll just take care of the ones here right now. He gets a -1. He gets nothing. He gets a -1 but didn't get any. He gets a -1. All right. And let's see. Aldrich now has 3 stress. Ryder now has 3 stress. And Ludwig now has 2 stress. Okay. The guys that did not fly the mission, or any mission in this day, was Gutenkunst. So he removes his 2. Puffy Caldwell, he removes 2. Emery Gallant, he removes 2. And that's it. Experience points. And stress. I recorded the stress already. Now it's time to get the experience points in there. Aldridge gets 2, but he's going to give them away. So Matt Ryder gets 2, and that will be a promotion. And did I promote Gingrich? Newbie. No, he should have been promoted after the last one. Promote pilot. Green. Doesn't do much of anything. All right. So Matt Ryder got 4. I mean 2. So he now promotes up out of. And I got to get them over here. So let's settle this down a little bit and take care of business. Do this proper. Return. 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 Aldridge. Ryder. Field. Ludwig. I'm going to put some kind of a return to bedding on them or something. And the airstrip comes down here to the ones that we knocked out. All right. Not a total loss. Aldridge. And all his packages. Ryder. All his packages. Field. And all his packages. And Ludwig. And all of his. Alright, let's get them over here now. Alright, so Matt Ryder gains 2 and is promoted to skilled. Gingrich is promoted green 3. I already got Charlie Field. He was a 4. And Ludwig was a 4. Okay. So Matt Ryder now will become S. I'm doing this all off screen, so guys have to bear with me. You won't be able to see me write it down. Promote S4. And he picks nothing else up. But he does become an A plus 3. So that's good. That's good. We're getting stronger. S4. And he'll promote fast too. So we got to keep sending him out there. Um, Charlie Field. Let's see. We got Ludwig gets 2 more. Ludwig is bomber. He needs 2 more to promote. And Charlie Field gets 2. And he needs 2 more to promote. And Aldrich gets 2, and he's going to give 2 away. He's going to give me either Ludwig or Field. Is it more important to get my bomber? Or is it more important to get my air? I think at this point we need to do everything we can to get our bombers better. So Ludwig is going to get the 2 extra experience points. He's going to promote up. And he will become an S6. And I'm running out of spaces, so I'll put that right next to it. Alright. And with that, he picked up absolutely nothing, but at least he got an extra air to ground here. And his air to air is slightly better, but other than that, he really got nothing. That's the only problem with large, and he could have avoided that damage too. Remove damage. We automatically remove the damage. After that, they'll be able to fly the next mission. Thought I had damage on another guy somewhere. Damage comes off. Damage comes off. And it just lasts through the mission. Alright, well, if I did, I did. Anyway, so that's the end of that mission. And, wow, I've got my guys are pretty hurt too. There's a lot of stress in that. We'll see what the next day brings us. All right, that's the end of the day 3 for um, the Luzon campaign. I want to thank you all again for watching, and may the dice be in your favor.